迎台中二中男生的地。
Good morning, my name is Amy.
And my name is Winnie.
This is a question I hope everyone can think about. There are two people. One is an adult, and the other is an ordinary senior high school student. Now, both of them want to share their thoughts about the education in Taiwan with you. Will you spend your time on that normal student? Or you will choose the man, the adult, without hesitation? If I were you, to be honest, I would choose the man for sure. If the answer is same as mine, have you ever thought about why you would choose a man instead of a student? Perhaps because adults are always right? Because adults' ideas are always better than students? Or just because they are adults? They are older than those students who want to share their ideas. And today, most of the speakers in here are about 17. Do you think it is worthless to listen to us? Let us think about it.
And let us introduce the person, Taiwanese Edison, Mr. Deng Hongji. Mr. Deng lived in a single parent and poor family. Lacking resources, he had to become creative and try to invent what he needed by himself. And this is the reason why he could invent the urinal with infrared sensors, which changed human toilet history. On that day, when Mr. Deng brought his premium, 1.5 million NT dollars, to his mother, she just said, her behavior shows that she just couldn't believe that his son, such a young child, could make this money, this huge sum of money. And maybe due to his childhood, Mr. Deng never said, "Don't be stupid," or "This idea cannot be achieved," to his children. Instead, he chose to listen to us and encourage them to invent something. And we think that it is this way he raising his children will surely make them become creative and successful. One day, when Mr. Deng and his family went to Summer Lake, a question struck him. Facing a question from his son, a 9-year-old child, Deng Liwei, Mr. Deng chose to listen to it and encourage his son to work on this project. Under his father's support, Deng Liwei finished his first invention and won the first prize on the contest called Malaysia International Invention, Innovation and Technology Exhibition. After that, Deng Liwei won victory on invention contest times after times. When journalists asked,
"Why can your son be so creative and smart? How did you make it?"
Mr. Deng simply said,
"I never consider my son as a genius. What I do from him is never ignore everything that he said to me."
However, besides positive examples, there are always some negative ones. We have watched a TED Talk, and the TED Talk speaker is a 17-year-old American student. She said that it is common that in her class, there's no one want to raise their hand to answer teacher's questions. And she analyzed this problem and gave us 3 reasons. A. Students are not confident about their answers. B. Students are afraid of being laughed at because they answer too many questions correctly. C. They just aren't interested in their studies. And the speaker said that the last reason is the root of this problem. Because the speaker said, just because adults always claim that you don't get it, you just 17, you don't deserve to control what you learn. Students always ask to learn like a sponge. All they need to do is remember what teachers teach in their class. And in this kind of education system, there's no student with their soul. Just
show what teenagers can do is much more than imagined. Kay Simons, the speaker of the TED Talk I'm 17, joined an organization called One Stone. One Stone is a student-led and directed non-profit organization which makes student better leaders and the world a better place. It provides an opportunity to allow every student like Simons who attempt to change the world into a better place to support each other. One Stone's main values are experiential service, community, empowerment, equality of voice, innovation, ownership, creativity, and empathy. First, One Stone is a welcoming community of do-gooders, thinkers, and creatives. And empowerment means belief. One Stone believes every member can surely change the world. Equality of voice. At One Stone, everyone's idea is worth listening and it will be listened. Innovation. Innovation means to invent something new or uncover new ideas. Ownership. Ownership is the part that attracts most. It means One Stone is not a community service experience where the bus picks you up and drops you off to do work arranged by adults. At One Stone, student has the key to the car.
Back to ourselves. What can we do to change the world's impression about teenagers? After our discussion, we found that DFC is a good project.
D for design, C for change. Design for change. I can.
And through this project, we have to find what we want to change about ourselves, society, even the world. And then we design a solution to solve this problem. And next, we have to take an action. According to my experience, I have joined this project before, and my goal is to overcome my smartphone addiction. I arrange my plan on my own, and I try to totally carry out this plan because I don't want to make me feel disappointed about myself. And because of this motivation, I get much more power to achieve my goal, and after that, I get much more pride and sense of accomplishment. And due to the fact that this problem is between teenagers and adults, we also try to understand what adults thought. Therefore, we asked some questions of an American professor, Dr. Dan. And the Dr. Dan said that he believed we, the students, are knowledgeable, but he thinks that we are lacking in experience. He thinks that we can get vicarious experience. And vicarious experience means that 间接感受到的经验. For example, when you read, you can experience what writers know, what writer listen, what writer smell through his work. And in this reading is a kind of vicarious experience. And as we grow up, we can get direct experience.
And next, we are about to share our thoughts with you. I think that adults should try to listen what your children say. Maybe you can find that your children are not so naive as you consider. We can also have some constructive suggestions about our society. But, however, students cannot always ask adults to listen to us. We also have to make ourselves worth listening. We must create our self-value.
Last but not least, just like the professor said, although we are knowledgeable to do and share something, honestly, we are still young. So, if we made some stupid mistake, please listen to us why we do this thing in this way and help us correct our faults. Thank you for your listening.
Wow, another impressive presentation again. And now there is a course named Change for Design in Taiwan University, and I was quite interested in that. 这个课程我想带给学生 常认识的感受。那first of all, I want to say that this topic was very attractive because most audience are teenagers, right? So you choose a very good topic. And the next one, Hui An, your voice is proper and you speak very clearly. Okay, you are very successful. No, Hui An, you are very successful. Okay, and your body language is very rich. Okay, so that was a very good point to be a successful speaker. And then, when Youyun spoke, I found there is a very natural connection and an interaction between you. 默契十足，所以我想你们应该花了很多时间在准备 ，OK， 表现非常的好。那尤其是你们在最后呢 you provided your personal experiences. That is very important because your experiences with Dr. Dan, okay, that is a very convincing story. 因为你不是只是讲别人的演讲，你们是真的去亲身体验过之后，然后去呈现出你的 personal reflection. Okay, that's very great. 那最后给各位每个小小的建议，就是有关于你们的字体的部分。你们 PPT 的字体可以再大一点。Okay, for example, 你们在讲那个3个这个改变的那个 ABC 那个部分的时候，也许你们一个点就可以做一张 PPT。对，一个点就可以做一张 PPT。对，或者是讲那个邓丽文的 news 那个时候有一篇都是中文的那个报纸，可是我相信就是坐在后面的同学是看不太清楚那个报纸的内容，所以你们可能也可以用色块去呈现，然后把它放大。你们要强调那些字，可以盖住原来的报纸的版面是没有关系的，这样子。OK， 但是整体而言，你们真的做得非常好。OK， 我们再次给他们鼓掌。老师跟同学还要给建议的，还是好，老师谢谢。
First of all, I was quite impressed by your performance because you provided a lot of examples in your presentation. It was really successful. I really like the topic. Some of the points I would like to mention is that your presentation is quite vivid because you use catchy slogans like "Yes, I can," and you included some conversations inside your presentation, which really caught me on the eye. So this is a good point I would like to mention. And I especially like the parts that you show your reflection. You included not only your own opinions, but you also reviewed a professor. And then you come up with your own reflection. It was quite deep. It is something that is insightful in your presentation. So I think you really get some deep insights after your reflection. So I like that part. And some advice I would like to give you is that first of all, you started from a very interesting perspective. That is, you ask the audience if you would like to listen to a speech given by a man or by a child, and then you proceed to the example of Mr. Dunn. The point I was a little bit curious because I could not sort of connect the two things. I could not connect what the point is that. So I mean, you can strengthen your questions. Is that why you want to choose to listen to a child's speech, and then the connection between the example of Mr. Dunn. 就是这两个，就是那时候不太懂为什么这两个会放在一起。Yes. So just like Norman also saw, you should include larger fonts in your PowerPoint because I think the audience sitting at that cannot really see clearly what the word is on the slide. So this is some things I would like to mention. You really get a good performance.
我们只是来打气 合作的。你看有出去吗？有出去。看，上一场结束跑一起路过，他找了摄影进来。
经验说，梅州这个地区首先率先让同学加入还有同学怎么发表。那我刚刚是从另外一场到这一场，因为我听到是有同学，我也非常理解，这么大的老师要开始紧张，如果相信给大学的那个办法，那我觉得刚听下来是有两个东西是主题啦，会特别吸引。第一种刚刚像有的同学，他是一个非常美的艺术，他是一个worldwide，他是一个世界性的很重要的一个主题，跟这个 chapter movement，然后这个 I， 这个在那种地区战的地区怎么对对，他其实自主以来都有这样，他不是现在的。那刚刚老师有提到说，跟有什么关系？不同世界西方跟在学上面还是不太一样，但是代表说他应该要被被看，所以我想这里面有很多层次很复杂的。那同学，而且这个智慧非常难，那同学用非常简单的方式，就让我们这么短时间的了解上面，就可以为一些高中的同学的成长，或者是这样不好发展。那层次不一样。因为我听到我这里同学甚至当中，第二种类型是可以吸引我是跟你们的经验直接相关，跟你现在的思虑这样思维、情感等等生活当中生活的苦恼、学习上的一些可能是想象，如果这样一题被提出来的时候，它也很重要，但是关我们现在时间的重要性。那我想会有引发大家跟我们同学。我想这个做到这样，里面这不只是在叙述这些事情，还有背后一些关怀的一些课题是什么？那可能希望培养的是什么？那这里面不只是说读书的，或者是反思的事情。我想这几个刚刚都提到，那老师呢也可以，大家可以接着这样引导，对学生来说，这种跨校的这样一个相互的帮助学习，这样子的好。台中一中Big Five 7、8、9非常的有部门，我是高中就是他们负责的。那我是觉得说这样的，我还没有讲出来，那我们台中队的开始之后，我更希望就是让这个高中的这个变化，让家长、老师、学校可以看得见资源这样的转换之下，会有更有信心，到底做的什么样的学习态度。谢谢。让我看到很棒的
谢陈教授的指教，因为其实优质化这一块，刚开始大家对他的感受是就是一个压力的来源，但是我觉得这样走了10年之后，大家也会发现优质化对于高中生的这一块，其实挹注的成效相当的大。对，尤其是最近我觉得优质化的走向已经不是由行政端上面去发号施令，而是老师从基层，然后看到学生真正的需要，然后再去申请经费写计划。对，这些就会发现钱就是下来之后，其实直接寄宿在学生身上，然后对学生的帮助是相当大的。对，所以要谢陈教授也就是你们的坚持，然后让我们基层有了更大的努力。谢谢。校长。
是吧？我是来观摩的，但是现在能巧遇到我们优质化培教社的召集人啊。像我在学校里面，我下一个4年要推的是教育的一个计划，还有教育的一个计划。像现场这些同学即将出来老师指导的东西，我们应该是做国际的教育。优质化是不是可以把这一块放进去？因为我跟老师们讲，教学如果没有科技化，你用纸本的东西没有放到云端去，我们面对这些数位原民啊，我们的数位移民真的不足。所以就从这里面，老师跟同学之间期待，老师的数位能力会同学而成长，但是我们培养出来的人才，他绝对不会固着在台湾或者别的市，他势必 其实国家已经不存在，但是国际永远必须交流。所以我希望说多吃饭，多走